This isn't a tear trough treatment, but there is a little shadow just here that's quite definitive next to the eye. So I'm going to show you a tiny superficial injection. It's one of those you can be so superficial that you can see the needle. Tells you it's not in a vessel. And it can make a lot of difference to how much the eyes dominate, just subtracting that shadow. Relying on depth here for safety. Put so little in there. I need to do one more pass. This side is better already, but just even it up. Also got an opportunity to do some of these tiny little lines, which will still come back when you smile, or if you, unless you have toxin, but this little crease often comes out very well. Look how superficial it is. This is why aspirating is less important here. That made a significant difference, didn't it? Just note the difference before I get rid of this line. If you turn that way, see that crease quite easily, and on this side, it's gone. I have an antiseptic liquid on this, by the way. A tiny bruise here. Now you won't see the result, unfortunately. It looks like a shadow. It's only tiny, but unfortunately it's got a tiny bit of discoloration. Little shadow here, lateral to cheek junction is often, it's not as apparent. If you can open your eyes for me again, you'll see that it's this little shadow here that literally where, I know the medial part is called the tear trough, but this is often where a tear will run, and it looks slightly sad. So this is an area that we can make a good difference with a small amount of product. And I want a deeper injection now. All you get is a sense of clarity around the eyes. It's not a missing shadow, it's just eyes pop. So similar on this side, tiny little shadow. I wonder if you can open your eyes again and see highlight it. It's this point just here that is just creating a slight sense of downward sloping instead of upward sloping of youth. It's only tiny, but I know I can improve it. corrected that, I see the next shadow along. This often happens to me. Just looks a little bit more obvious. So let's try and do a little bit more improvement just here. Lateral orbital fat pad. You often get a little thumbprint shape here. Don't see as much on that side, but I'll check again. It represents almost a discontinuation of the cheek. So this, because I've corrected these other areas, this is also a bit more clear to me. I don't necessarily have to get rid of all of it, but I want the cheek to flow harmoniously to the lateral part of the face. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that was well worth it. Now the cheek flows continuously without that interruption.